All right, hello everyone. Here we are setting up for hole number 8. Now, what I'm gonna at least put it on it right real quick is the Titan ball. And the only method that I recommend doing on this hole is going to be going for the green. There's pretty much no reason not to. So that's going to be kind of the best technique. So let's see what we get in terms of a wind. That is kind of on the low end, right around 11 miles per hour. But one of the things that you'll notice is the ball launches considerably down this hill. Part of it is because you start at a high ground and then it launches to a lower ground. So that's part of the reason that it's happening. But this is also one of the most elevated tee shots in the game as well. So you can see how much downhill this goes. So this is a very huge sloping hole. If I was to actually use the notebook adjustment, I would be looking at, plus 20% as this being one of the most intense elevations that you could ever do. However, I really don't need to do that for this shot. You're going to see that I'm going to kind of maybe go like this, right around maybe just a little bit under 5 topspin, and pretty much all right spin. So what you'll see that I'll do here, first off, I'm going to try to land right in here somewhere. And I'm thinking right about here for a starting point, and then here, and then here. So that's 3 stacked targets, maybe just a little bit more. So let's just see what this looks like. Just a little bit short. So you can see I still needed to go maybe 5 more rings. So, that was only my second attempt there. First one went long in the bunker. You can see distance-wise, it was pretty good. That might have been just a little bit far. I couldn't really tell. So you might not need to go full on a Titan there, especially if you get a larger wind. We didn't get the largest, but you could see I was a little bit light on my rings. And what I did was essentially 2 additional full stacks plus a ring or 2, which essentially to me is I essentially added on and did what I would typically do for an Epoch 7. But since it has lower accuracy, I essentially went 10% less, or 10% more rings, essentially. So, an extra 5 rings on top of what I just did would probably be the ideal land zone. But you'll also see that we actually have a relatively straight wind here. You'll see that this is going to be relatively close to quarter club. And I want to let you know that, we did touch up all these clubs. This might be just a little bit uphill, slightly. And I'm kind of looking down here towards this quarter. So somewhere around 2.6-ish, 7 rings, somewhere in that. And let's just see if we can't get this to roll in. Not with a great ball, we can't. But as I was just saying, we did modify and tweak these values for all the rough irons and sand wedges in the game. You'll find that the notebook values are very good. Keep in mind that min is reporting, before you touch the slider, it's reporting 25%, 50%, and 100%. As soon as you touch the slider, new min becomes 0. And that's because the only way to get accurate results is to basically make it to where, this club can be dragged down to your foot, which means new min becomes 0% because you can physically drag it all the way to your foot and hit a 0% shot. So that's the reason for the explanation. So if you ever need to restore the value, there's 2 ways. If you ever need to see that min value, it's going to be the 25% number, or similarly, you can just hit the reset and then you'll see it pop up that way. So good luck with that 8th hole, guys, and I'll catch you guys on hole 9 to finish this thing.